holly hanging across the door, neighbors singing tales of yore. It's so close, hardly can wait. Waking up on Christmas, children dreaming without a care. 'Tis the season most everywhere. So come home, there's no better place. Waking up on Christmas Day.
Welcome to the graduation ceremony for the last class of December 2022. This graduation coincides with the holiday season, which brings a sense of hope and optimism and warmth as we associate with this time of year, and we hope that that feeling transcends our graduation, making it even more special than it normally is. As the world has learned to live with COVID, so too have we at Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guides, and we are excited to present our last class of 2022 with 22 graduates. Our plans for 2023 include even more graduates, bringing us closer to pre-pandemic levels. But let's not dwell further on COVID, but instead celebrate the success of our clients as they go forward to face the opportunities and possibilities that are open to them with the support of a dog guide at their sides. Recently, someone said that Lions Foundation Canada Dog Guides is the place where wants and needs meet hopes and dreams. I wish for our newest set of graduates that the things that may have seemed daunting for you in the past are no longer such, and that you are able to live every day with confidence and independence with your new canine partner. I would be remiss if I did not thank all of our foster families who devote so much of their time and their hearts to raising our pups to become all that they can be. Thank you also to the numerous volunteers with their unparalleled commitment to contribute in countless ways, be that walking dogs, dog sitting, stuffing envelopes, supporting our staff with our administration work, or helping to raise money. We truly couldn't do the work that we do without all of your help. I would also like to thank the many donors and sponsors who contribute. I am continually honored that you trust in our mission and choose to share your gifts with us and do so with a generosity that is beyond compare. I have a special thanks to those who have sponsored our graduating teams. Your commitment and support is so appreciated, and I hope that you are left with the feeling that the gift that you have made will truly make a difference and will continue to give over the lifetime of the Dog Guide Partnership. I hope you enjoy the graduation ceremony. It's the highlight of our work, and we are delighted you've chosen to be part of it with us tonight. Thank you.
Good evening, folks. This is Adam Woodward from Pet Value, and this is Ripley, and we are happy to be joining you tonight to wish you all the best this holiday season and tell you how much we really do value the relationship between Pet Value and the Dog Guides of Canada. We're so happy to be continuing to support such an amazing cause, and giving back is so important to the company, our store managers, and our franchise owners. Dog Guides of Canada is such a cornerstone to our Champions of Change initiatives, so we are thrilled to be sponsoring more teams for this graduating class. So no matter how you celebrate your holidays, we really do wish they're filled with moments of magic. Have a safe and wonderful holiday season, and I really do hope to see you all in 2023. Happy New Year.
Hello everyone, my name is Liz Golas. I retired 7 years ago and wanted to do something meaningful and fun to keep myself busy. Fostering future dog guides was the perfect solution. I've had the privilege of fostering 4 future dog guides and of course puppy sitting many more. Fostering has been a rewarding and fulfilling experience, particularly raising a 7-week-old puppy into a loving, smart, and ready-to-work dog. Through fostering, I made some wonderful friends. Kudos to all fosters, puppy staff, and trainers who helped me along and the hard work they put into raising a dog guide. I picked up Xyrus at Dog Guides on November 14, 2019. Within a few weeks, Cyrus was put to work selling Green Cape's calendars. He experienced going on the GO train and the TTC, and large crowds and all the hustle and bustle of Christmas. During COVID-19 lockdowns, he was my closest and dearest companion, therapy dog, and playmate. To pass the time, we played ball, learned new commands, practiced good manners, and went for walks, avoiding contact with other people and dogs. Cyrus was a quick learner and very amiable, cooperative, and obedient. Once things eased up, we were very adventurous. We visited many interesting places such as Ripley's Aquarium, Toronto Science Centre, Niagara Falls, and all its attractions. I am super proud of him and know he will continue to look after his boy/brother, as Mom referred to Connor, for many years to come. All the best to Cyrus and Connor and the rest of the graduating class.
Hey, Christina, what do we have?
We have Fleming.
All right, Mr. Fleming, you are in FSD. In you go.
Fleming, sit. Boy.
Hello again, Shannon. Who do we have?
This is Trusty.
Oh, Mr. Krusty's in a rush to go in. Mr. Krusty is in FSD, and in he goes.
Oh my goodness, Buddy is right here. Go ahead.
Who's this now?
This is Cooper.
Mr. Cooper is right there. In you go.
Get ready. Okay.
Hello, Shannon. Who do we got here?
Poet.
Miss Poet is right there, and in she goes.
Into FSD. Okay.
Hello, and welcome to the Facility Support Dog program here at Dog Guides. You guys wonder what a facility support dog is? Well, a facility support dog are trained for professional agencies that assist individuals in traumatic situations. You guys are trained to provide on-scene support when requested to those most vulnerable in the community. So thank you very much for joining. Are you guys listening? Awesome. Okay, so what you guys are going to learn is you have about 20 commands that you're going to learn over the next 6 months. Where might you work when you graduate? Well, you might work at a child and youth advocacy center. You might work in the victim service unit in a police department. You might work for a trauma counseling center. I think that all sounds wonderful. Tonight, we would like to congratulate the 4 facility support teams. We have Jazz working with Courage Center and Zoomer working with Raven's Nest.
We also have Benji with Copeland Consulting. And last but not least, we have Bonnie with Northern Therapy Services.
Thank you so much, and happy holidays to you and your family.
Congratulations again.
A yellow lab cross in a red harness working with kids in a classroom. A yellow lab in a red harness lying beside a client in a red blouse and black pants. A black lab cross in a red harness giving his paw to a lady seated on a chair. A yellow lab cross in a red harness standing beside a person in a yellow raincoat.
Hi there, my name is Crystal Leblanc. I'm the CEO of the Beaujeu Family Crisis Resource Center. I'm here today with our recent graduate, Jazz. Jazz is our successor facility dog. We just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who helped raise this amazing dog that really changes lives. Jazz works with children and vulnerable adults as they navigate the criminal justice system. Even what you're seeing right now is one of his new commands called the Hug Command. And this allows a client to be able to pet Jazz while they're talking to people like judges, crown prosecutors, and police. So a huge thank you to the puppy raisers, puppy babysitters, the kennel staff, and our trainers. Thank you so much. Know that you're making a huge impact.
Good evening. I'm Sarah. To my left is Shannon, and to my right is Christina. We are instructors from the Autism Assistance Dog Guide program.
One of my favorite things about the holiday season is getting to take the dogs to go see Santa. It might help them in the future when they're with their child going to a busy environment. Let's see how these guys do.
Great, James, should we go meet Santa? Yeah. Hi, Santa. James. He said hi, Santa. Hi, Santa. Good boy. Okay. Good boy.
Alfie, your turn. Let's go see Santa.
Alfie. Good boy. Good boy. Up. Good boy.
Good boy. Okay.
Kansas, look at Santa. Good boy, good boy.
Wow, our dogs did such a good job. On behalf of the whole autism team and Santa, we want to say a big congratulations to all of our teams graduating tonight. Way to go. Great job in class, great job going home, and happy holidays.
Bye.
A yellow lab in a red harness getting hugs from a boy with blonde hair. A yellow lab in a red harness and tiger costume standing beside a boy in a safari costume. A cream standard poodle sitting on a couch beside a boy in a green toque playing on his iPad. A black lab cross in a red harness sitting on a deck beside a smiling boy. A black lab lying on a couch getting hugged by a boy with short hair in a green t-shirt. A yellow lab cross in a red harness standing beside a young girl in a long-sleeved lime t-shirt in the middle of a pumpkin field. A black lab in a red harness sitting beside a boy in a green shirt in front of a Christmas tree. An apricot standard poodle in a red harness sitting beside a smiling boy in an orange t-shirt leaning against a tree. A black standard poodle in a red harness sitting next to a smiling child with long black hair and a beige sweater. A black standard poodle in a red harness sitting beside a smiling boy with blonde hair sitting on a settee. A yellow lab in a red harness sitting beside a smiling boy with short blonde hair sitting in a garden chair. A yellow lab cross in a red harness sitting on a log beside a young boy in a green cap and black shirt.
Hi, I'm Ashley. This is Paul and Bridget. It's hard to believe a month has gone by since we graduated from the AAD program. It feels like yesterday I was waiting anxiously at the Oakville facility to meet the dog who would change my family's lives. It was a long wait thanks to COVID, but so worth it. This process has been a roller coaster of emotions for me. Excitement after the first call saying Paul was matched, to fear and trepidation when I told Paul he was matched and he had a panic attack and said he didn't want a dog anymore, to hope after Mike helped calm my fears with a plan to introduce the dog to Paul. Back to excitement as you wait to meet this special gift you're presented on day 2. And if that isn't emotional enough, You come home after 10 days of intense training and see the bond begin to form between your child and this dog. I've cried happy tears more than once during this process. Before Bridget, Paul wouldn't leave his room willingly. He got overwhelmed and would hide to escape it. He had trouble regulating due to sensory overload. He struggled being social and needed me with him in order to engage and just to feel safe. It had almost been 11 years of him not sleeping and needing me with him in order to feel safe enough to sleep. He didn't like being touched, and he had a very strained relationship with his siblings. Fast forward to today, he's a completely different boy. He's hardly ever in his room or hiding away. He wants to go out with Bridget and has said he doesn't want mom tagging along. He's gained confidence and independence. His siblings are able to sit with him and be in his space now. Their relationships are healing. As a family, we're able to go to festivals and events. We can go shopping, which may not seem like a big deal, but being a single mom, I can tell you it's a huge deal to be able to go grocery shopping or just shopping in general. This year we even went and saw Santa and had a family photo done. Bridget has also been able to help Paul stay regulated, especially at family dinners, which he would run and hide usually, and now he's able to stay in the room with us. But probably one of the most important things for me right now is sleep. Paul has slept in his room with Bridget since the day she came home. She has allowed him to sleep outside of our house in an unfamiliar place while we're having renovations done in our house. And that, in and of itself, would have never happened before Bridget. So Paul, how do you feel about Bridget?
I love her.
You love her?
The first time I saw her.
From the first time you saw her? What's your favorite thing about her?
Her kisses and love nibbles.
Her kisses and love nibbles. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, but thank you for letting me have Bridget.
We really, really do want to thank the Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guides organization for this life-changing gift. Thank you to Sarah, Mike, and all the trainers, the volunteers, the board members, kitchen staff, foster families, sponsors, donors, and everyone involved in the process of us receiving this very special dog. I also want to thank Edith for being so patient and gracious with me and answering all of my questions. That was just, she's so amazing. Because of all of your guys' selfless work, you've changed lives. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's graduation. I'm Greg Clark, head trainer for the Canine Vision Canada program. Tonight in the CVC program, we have 3 clients graduating. We have Wayne and Fraser. We have Mark and Hope, and Tiana with Midge. Our graduates spent almost 3 weeks at the school learning how to work and care for their new partner. With this class, we learned a lot about Halifax from Wayne, from the number of seats on a bus to all the streets names in his home area. With Mark and Hope, they kept the instructors active with their energy and their willingness to walk as often as possible during class. Tiana and Midge, new to having a dog guide, was very committed to learning all that she needed to learn during her stay at Dog Guides. To all of the foster families, sponsors, and clients, the CVC team would like to thank you and wish you happy holidays.
A yellow lab cross in a gray harness sitting on a stone bench and licking the face of a man in a yellow shirt.
a black standard poodle in a gray harness sitting on a stone bench beside a curly-haired woman in a flowery black and white blouse. A black lab in a gray harness laying on a shiny airport floor beside a man in a face mask and a blue t-shirt sitting in an airport chair.
Hi, my name is Tiana, and this is my guide dog, Midge. Midge and I got introduced to each other at the Lions Foundation Guide Dogs. And since I've met him, he's made my life so much better. When I first started out at the guide dogs there and I showed up on the first day, I had no expectations. I didn't know what we were going to be doing. And I tell you, it was a lot of work. Very intense program with very patient trainers. I have to give special kudos to Alyssa, Allison, Mavis, and Greg. They were so kind, so encouraging, and so helpful in teaching me how to work with Midge. And I tell you, the program is wonderful with all you really have to do is take care of yourself and your dog. Take care of your dog. They take care of you. They have a wonderful food program where they're feeding us. So much thanks to the people that were feeding us every day, keeping our rooms clean for us, that we could really just focus on learning how to work with our dogs and have the dogs work with us. The program was excellent. I've learned, when I first walked into there, I was a cane hugger. I would never let go of my cane. I was terrified to walk anywhere without a cane or without someone to grip onto. And the first few days out with the dog, when Alyssa and Allison and Mavis and Greg, when they took us out those first few times, I was terrified, holding on to the dog, like clutching onto whatever I could, afraid I'm going to fall off curbs. And I tell you, as we worked more and more together, it's unbelievable, the confidence and the freedom that Midge has been able to provide to me. I now go everywhere with Midge. We go to the grocery store. We walk to my daughter's school, which is so exciting. We walk to church everywhere, and it's been one of the best experiences I ever had. So thank you so much for giving me a life back, and thanks so much to Midge.
Hello, I'm Christina. And I'm Sarah, and we're instructors in the Service Dog program. Tonight, we're here to celebrate 3 fantastic graduating teams, Jesslyn and Stanley, Michael and Carbon, and Laura and John.
Before we talk more about tonight's graduating class, we wanted to give you a little insight into what a service dog can do for their client. Before being matched with their client, these guys work hard on learning their skills. They learn things like fetching dropped items, opening and closing doors, activating automatic buttons, and barking for help.
In August, Jesslyn, Michael, and Laura made the journey to Oakville. But of course, we can't forget our supportive friends, Amy and Keith. Everyone worked really hard in class, be it unscrambling our letter puzzles, and kudos to Amy for never giving up, or working through our various distraction loops, especially the Timbit mobile. I'm proud to say no Timbits were stolen in our class. We ended our 3-week-long journey with a scavenger hunt around the building to collect our placement packages.
It was a pleasure watching everyone learn and grow together as a team. And we learned a few things about our furry friends along the way. Jesslyn soon discovered that Stanley is a distinguished gentleman. He likes napping in the sunshine and going to bed early. Well, I guess that is if he hasn't already taken his food bowl to bed prior to that. Carbon and Michael were caught lovingly staring into each other's eyes on multiple occasions during class. And Michael soon discovered that Carbon makes an excellent footballer. Laura came to class with a big smile on her face every day, and Jamba proudly swaying his poodle hips beside her. The class discovered that Jamba has a British accent, something we didn't know about prior to. Oh, and I guess he also learned how to play Skippo during one of their many daily games. No, seriously guys, he has a spot on the scorecard.
When asked our favorite memory of class, it was hard to pick just one. It was a class filled with fun
and laughter, all while working hard with our new furry friends. The supportive nature of this class truly was something special. Each team's success, whether large or small, was celebrated as a whole class. We look forward to hearing of the many adventures to come with our newly formed teams. So big congratulations to Jesslyn and Stanley,
Michael and Carbon,
and Laura and Jamba. You did it! Woohoo!
A black lab in a red harness sitting on a stone bench beside a short-haired man in a gray shirt and a yellow puppy. A black lab in a red harness sitting on a stone bench beside a young lady with blonde hair and a floral blouse. A black standard poodle in a red harness standing on a stone bench beside a lady in a white blouse seated in a wheelchair.
Hey everyone, my name is Jesslyn and this is my service dog Stanley. I was matched with Stanley in June of this year. He couldn't have come at a more perfect time in my life. Earlier this year, I was going through a really tough time mentally, with finishing up high school and getting ready for college in the fall. But traveling to Oakville in August was one of the best summer experiences I've ever had, and the day I met Stanley for the first time was one of the best days I've ever had. Stanley does great in social settings, especially when he is able to chill under the desk at school for long periods at a time. He is great at ignoring people and objects around him in public. He recognizes when I'm sad and is always ready for snuggles. One of the things I love most about Stanley is he is always ready and willing to help me out. He loves his job and is always excited when I pull out his red harness. One of Stanley's many skills that I use the most is fetch. I've always had trouble bending over to pick things up that I've dropped. Stanley will help me fetch items from shoes to socks to phones to credit cards. One of his favorite skills is barking for help. Some other things that Stanley likes are his bed, moving his food dish around the house, squeaky toys, he loves those a lot, and showing off his toys, giving kisses, and rolling around in the snow. On behalf of me and my classmates, Laura and Michael, I would like to thank the amazing staff, trainers, cooks, and volunteers at the Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guides. I would also like to personally thank Stanley's foster families and sponsors. Michael would like to say, Carbon is my best friend, and he has changed my world. People engage on a continual basis, and I seem to always be more active with things involving him. He is a blessing. And from Laura, Jamba is Laura's third service dog. Each of her experiences at Dog Guides has been fantastic. Laura wants to express how grateful she is to Sarah, Christina, Rhonda, the ladies in the kitchen, and all the other staff who helped them along their journey. Laura also wants to thank her new friends, Amy, Jesslyn, and Michael, for being there and encouraging each other along. Jamba is also a great companion, and with him at her side, Laura has the confidence to go outside every day and greet the world. And as Laura likes to say, fantastic. Stanley has been an amazing gift, and I am excited to wake up to see him each and every day. Thank you and happy holidays.
This is the season of giving, and Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guides is pleased to be able to give our clients the gift of a dog guide to enhance and enrich their daily lives. But while we give the gift of a dog guide, we are truly blessed to receive the generous support that so many contribute to enable us to fulfill our mission. I hope you enjoyed tonight's celebration of our newest graduates. We're proud of what they have done and the work they have done to get to this point. We wish them every success, and we look forward to hearing about all of your adventures, big or small. Now that we've reached the end of our graduation, we would like to close out our graduation ceremony with a video that features clients in each of our 7 programs, told from the perspective of those teams who have already graduating and explaining how their dog benefits them. I hope you enjoy it. But let me also take this time to wish you all a safe and happy holiday season. Whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or something else, or nothing at all, we hope that the end of 2022 brings you all good health and an opportunity to gather with those you love. Thank you for joining us tonight. and for all the support you have shown to Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guides and to our graduates. We look forward to connecting with you again in 2023. Thank you.
Lions has had a dramatic effect on my life.
He's critical to me feeling confident and independent.
It's given me a freedom to relax in a way that I never could before.
The impact that Journey has on victims and survivors is incredible.
Emily?
The benefit to the people who get them is immeasurable.
Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guides is serving Canadians from coast to coast to coast. A dog guide's journey takes a village, from the foster families to the instructors, medical staff, and more. When a match is made, it's for life.
I have type 1 diabetes, so I have hyper-1 awareness. I don't feel the warning signs. Trebek is trained to detect the scent change in my blood sugar. He will use his nose and bop my leg a couple of times. Trebek, fetch kit. He can fetch my medical bag, blood testing kit, a juice box. If I'm feeling like I'm going to lose consciousness, I can ask him to go get help. Being a mum to 2 young children, I want to be as safe and healthy as I possibly can. Having Trebek with me gives me the confidence.
About 4 years into my career, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. I can be working at my desk, and drop something on the floor like my pen, and wherever he is in the house, he'll come running in to help pick it up for me.
Thank you. Good boy. All the way.
We'll go out for walks.
Yes. Good boy.
The independence, the confidence to be out and about and doing things.
I can't imagine life ever without a service dog again. It just gives us both a peace of mind, and it's just companionship.
Keto makes me feel pretty great about my life. He helps me with lots of ways. Sleeping, feeling relaxed.
Colin was diagnosed at around 3.5 years old with autism spectrum disorder. He suffered tremendously with anxiety.
Before I had keto, my life with sleeping was very tough. After keto, in about 2 weeks' time, I was sleeping like a baby.
Colin's doing spectacularly. He's become more engaged in extracurricular activities.
Keto is a constant companion for Colin that will make him more comfortable day to day. It's an anxiety reducer for him. It's been an anxiety reducer for us as well. Keto has been an absolute gift from the Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guides.
Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guides is located in both Oakville and Breslau, Ontario. Fully accessible, they have their own in-house veterinary clinic, a puppy program, in-client services and accommodations, as well as training in all 7 programs that Lions has to offer.
Yes, good girl. Yep.
I'm profoundly deaf in my left ear. Without my hearing aid, I can't hear human conversation at all. And with my hearing aid, it can be challenging still. Shay alerts me for the doorbell, the door knocker, wake-up alarm, the phone.
What?
We have a small business, and most of my work is at home. I do miss phone calls when she's not around. Having Shay with me by my side has made a huge difference. May I please get a cappuccino? Whether I'm at a coffee shop, in the doctor's office, if somebody calls my name, she lets me know. When it comes to sound, she takes the lead. Having Shay is a visible reminder to people that there is actually an issue. Having Shay has made that part of my life so much easier. I cannot speak highly enough of Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guides.
Wink and I do a lot together. Every day Wink comes with me to school downtown. Wink is trained to pick up on my seizures and to alert other people if I have any.
So Matthew has what's called temporal lobe epilepsy. She gives him more independence, so he's able to go around the neighborhood without having to be escorted with anybody. She makes him more visible when crossing the street. Wink has been life-changing for Matthew, as well as for our family. She's really helped him gain confidence, being able to go out with his friends.
With Wink, I feel confident and independent to go basically anywhere that Wink can go with me.
In 2019, I lost most of my vision due to a condition when I was born. When I didn't have Meadow, I was not going practically anywhere, just for small walks. I didn't try public transit before, but it's amazing the work she does for me. With Meadow, I feel safe and confident to go anywhere.
I always love photography.
The camera lens helped me to see better, more clear.
And I love taking pictures of Meadow.
Good girl, Meadow. They give you so much in terms of mobility, safety, love, that you didn't even expect it. It's a good picture.
I'm Kimberly Clark of the Halton Regional Police Victim Services Unit. Journey is our facility dog who provides support for victims of crime and trauma. It takes them from a place of very elevated fear or discomfort, and it's just, Journey is completely disarming and brings people right down, lowers their blood pressure, and makes them feel that they are in a much safer place that they can cope. And in addition to that, she provides support to officers who are struggling after a very difficult day or a very difficult call. She changes a room from black and white to color.
All the ways in which Shay has impacted my life, none of that would have been possible without the work of Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guides.
It costs $35,000 to raise a single dog guide and is paid for solely by donations. From the dog guide staff and instructors to the cost of travel and accommodations for clients, food and medical expenses, as well as housing for the dogs and the puppies in the puppy program. All thanks to the support of many generous donors, but the need for public support of dog guides is ongoing.
Lions Foundation is awesome. Every single person there care.
Like a girl, yay!
I have nothing but good things to say about the Lions Club. Okay, Barney, nudge. Yes. They're providing services to people all across Canada with all different sets of needs.
As somebody that doesn't get those warning signs and worries about passing out, having Trebek is life-changing.
Lions Foundation of Canada Dog Guides has been instrumental in providing my son with autonomy.
So now I can have an easier life and happier life, and besides, busy. Without him, half my heart would be gone.
I get emotional sometimes.